Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. Words can be like X-rays. If you use them properly, they'll go through anything. You read, and you're pierced. After silence, that which comes nearest to expressing. The inexpressible is music. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Actual happiness always looks pretty squalid in comparison with the overcompensations for misery. If one's different, one's bound to be lonely. The more powerful and original a mind, the more it will incline towards the religion of solitude. I want to know what passion is. I want to feel something strongly. The real hopeless victims of mental illness are to be found among those who appear to be most normal. I wanted to change the world, but I have found that the only thing one can be sure of changing is oneself. An intellectual is a person who has discovered something more interesting than sex. One believes things because one has been conditioned to believe them. There are things known, and there are things unknown, and in between are the doors of perception. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all. The lessons that history has to teach. I am, and I wish I weren't. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted. I like being myself and nasty. Experience is not what happens to a man. It is what a man does with what happens to him. Most men and women will grow up to love their servitude and will never dream of revolution. Every man's memory is his private literature. Happiness is not achieved by the conscious pursuit of happiness. It is generally the byproduct of other activities. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. We live together. We act on and react to one another. But always and in all circumstances, we are by ourselves. Chronic remorse, as all the moralists are agreed, is a most undesirable sentiment. If you have behaved badly, Repent, make what amends you can, and address yourself to the task of behaving better next time. The real hopeless victims of mental illness are to be found among those who appear to be most normal.